holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezinkov in at the 4. Here's Baldwin. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
There's a screen. Pass to Vezinkov. Driving inside. Here's Fall. Melly with a rebound. Here's Baldwin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Tipped. And here's the fast break. Pass to Evans. Here's Vezinkov. Here he goes. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. Takes a 3. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Here's Evans. And he converts the layup. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail. I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Evans, that's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Baldwin. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Baldwin's got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Right wing. Here's Panathinaikos.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That one misses.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. So it's the home team now. They trail by 3. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Baldwin.
2 minutes remaining.
Fournier with a rebound. Here's Panathinaikos. That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Baldwin. Melly, the pass to Hall. Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Evans, that's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
They set a pick. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Fall. Here's Panathinaikos. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
the right side. Here's Baldwin. He lays it up and banks it in. Baldwin's got 12.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Evans. He's got 12. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Baldwin. 12 points for him. Pass to Melly. Got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. There. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Connects from downtown. Liberovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And he buries his first look.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And there's the screen. The floater. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Dorsey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Lets a floater go. Good on the shot.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
To the left wing. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Gudarich. He's scoreless. Up and in on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Peters. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. He stops. He pops. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. In transition, here they come. And he's going for the oop here. Can't finish the lob. It's a one-on-one situation.
Man, good whistle there.
Number 77. First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Dorsey. Offensive rebound.
Full team foul. Wilbekin. First personal foul, first team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Peters, no good. Here's Liberovic.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Pass to Gudarich. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Oh, right there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
1:10 left in the second quarter. There's a screen. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. The three ball. And the three-pointer goes. Dorsey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. 46 seconds left in the second. No good on the shot.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
So it'll be 2 free throws, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
Shooting for the away team.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Baberovic. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Well, I think for the home team, they've moved down to the number 3 spot. Not bad, but certainly not 1 or 2.
That is...
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree. Thanks, as always.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5. Melly, the pass to Baldwin. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Evans. Some solid defense from Hayes. To the paint. Here's Baldwin. Strips down the breakaway slam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Vizenkov. And it's all from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hall passes to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. They set the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. And the jumper is on the mark. Baldwin's got 18.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
On the take, Evans. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 18. The shot, no good. Outside Fournier. That three's off the mark.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Hayes misses. Here's Evans. 16 points for him. Back to Fournier. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Hall gets it to go. Hall's got his first basket. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Baldwin. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Evans. They grab their own miss. Pass to Fall. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Melly to the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Vazinkov. And he banks in the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Got a hand on it. Left side Fournier. Here's Panathinaikos. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 5 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Baldwin. Give him 20. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Marjanovic can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hayes has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Evans. 19 points in the game. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw is off from Fournier.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
Melly gets the bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Lets it go from deep. Evans, that's good. Evans has got 22.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Leading by 1. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Pass to Baberovic.
Away team foul. Dorsey. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's the block.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out left to the wing. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Peters. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Here's Baberovic. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Pass to Guduric. This one for three. Drills it from deep.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Dorsey. Gets the three ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Guduric can't hit. Here's Peters. Oh, deflected. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From behind the arc. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Dorsey's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Over to the left wing. Here's Baberovic. He buries it from 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's the pick. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Off with the layup. Pass to Guduric to take the lead. Fires in the triple. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Baberovic. 6 to shoot, down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. Money.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Dorsey. Yes!
Assist goes to Milutinov.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Baberovic. And there's a pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Guduric. And he buries it.
Big time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Here's Dorsey. Oh, it falls! Here's Baberovic. Here's Guduric. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And this was
in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's Athens and the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's none in a two-guard.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Osman. And here is Brown. Pass to Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Baldwin. Driving inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Athens shooting their first free throw of the night. That free throw good from Brown. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. With the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he dunks it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Gutterich. Oh, good with the triple.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
It's blocked. And here we go. Here's Baldwin. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. Papa Petro. The rebound by Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. That shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
The kick out to Brown. There's the screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Osman. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Hayes. Driving in. Plays it up off the glass. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Nunn with the screen for Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Driving the lane, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Osman. Nothing on the board. Brown outside. Pass to Nunn. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Gutterich can't get it to go. Athens trails by 4. Out to the right wing, beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Brown.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now, Nunn. Pass to Osman. No good on the triple. Doesn't go for him. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Up by 3. And don't go... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at Athens. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Pass to Birch. Good on the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. He gets that one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Colson.
Number 44. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession on Sunday and then on Wednesday. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's Biberovic. Takes it inside, and the shot is good. Biberovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's Lucas. The long distance three is buried.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Biberovic. And he's good on the three ball. Biberovic has got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Poke loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both good from the line that time. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Drops in the layup for 2. 5 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Driving to the basket. Lets the three fly. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here we go. All alone. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Athens trails by 3. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pass to Colson. Stolen away. Here's the break. .130 left in the first half. Just 4 to shoot. Athens needs to get a shot off. With the second effort. There's Lucas. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Going inside. Count it. Good.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Athens trails by 3. Fires for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Biberovic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Hernan Gomez out to the wing. Athens moving the ball around. Five to shoot. To the middle. Swiped it away. Here's Biberovic. He has 5. The shot comes out. He gets it up. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Take a look at the home team. They've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That'll do it for our show.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Nunn. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melli in at the 4. Nunn can't get it to fall.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven. And it's Nunn in at the 2 spot. Papapetro to the wing right side. For the lead. And it's Melli with the rebound. Here's Gutteridge. Still without a basket. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Baldwin can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Papapetro. Another 3 for Athens.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's Baldwin. 14 points for him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Nunn's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Over to the wing. Pass to Nunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Athens shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so Nunn nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Baldwin the pass to Gutteridge. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Drills it from outside. Baldwin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
To the wing on the left. Nunn kicks to Osman. It's good from long range. Osman's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
A 3 ball. The rebound by Marjanovic. 1:43 left in the 3rd. It's up a 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. Athens leading by 8. Brown the pass to Yurtsevin. Brown kicks to Nunn. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Baldwin. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Osman. Offensive rebound. Back to Brown. Puts up a deep 3. Athens with another miss.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Intercepted. To the right side. Here's Osman. Brown outside. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 9.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
From the arc. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession.
Athens ball.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Home team foul. Will begin.
For Athens, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
For Athens.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
There's Lucas. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Athens ahead as they end the 3rd quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for Athens, over to the left wing. Connects from 3-point range. And Athens leads by 17.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The shot from the low post is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
That one drops for him. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Athens leading by 14. From downtown. Covered by Birch. The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Again, Athens. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Here's Biberovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the left side wing. On the wing, it falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Buries it from three-point range.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Biberovic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. To the left wing. They set the screen. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Down low. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Here's Lucas. Trains the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Athens leading by 14. Puts up a deep three. That one doesn't go. Here's Colson. Back to Birch. To the left side wing. Releases. Misses the jumper. 43 seconds left in the fourth. And we'll go the other way.
You know, even when you've got a little margin for error, you hate to see this miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the three. No good on that one. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Covered by Birch. So it's Athens winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. And the starting group for Athens. Well, Marriott 7 out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Nunn in at the shooting guard position.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Out to the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Evans. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Brown. Osman, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Evans. No good from outside.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And the basket is good.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Brown with the steal. It's 2-on-1. The pull-up. The rebound by Vesenkov. Fournier against Nunn. Fournier with the bucket.
Man, and Fournier took a beating that time.
Now here's Brown. Guarded closely. They set the pick. And Brown with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Evans, that's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Osman. Pass to your 7. Back to Brown. Take it away. They're running. Here's Vesenkov. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity. Get inside. Move that ball around. Just make sure you score.
Here's Osman. Out to the right wing. Shot from 16. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Left side, Nunn. There's the 3. Osman with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Evans, defended by Brown. The shot by Evans, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Banked it in off the glass. Evans has got 8.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Osman. Here's your 7. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
None with a bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Evans, defended by Brown. They set the pick. Pass to Vezenkov. Three-pointer. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And Brown has got the ball here for Athens. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. Here's Evans. Give him 8 points now. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 11. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Osman. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
So on the floor for Athens. Poke loose. The 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Dorsey. And the shot's good. Athens leading by 4. There's a screen. And they're running. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Hernan Gomez, no good. He takes it in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Dorsey. Kept alive. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Dorsey's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Dorsey's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the 3 off target. Here's Peters. No points so far. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Tonight's remaining.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Minute 32 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Dorsey gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They need this. Can't capitalize inside.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Peters. There's a screen beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. Athens trails by 6. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hernan Gomez. And a miss there on the triple. They're looking to extend this run some more.
Yeah, they're operating very efficiently at the moment.
There's the triple. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Here's Dorsey. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Man, I think for Athens, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love that. Does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Athens trails by 3. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezinkov in at the 4-man position. And for Athens, we've got Jetty Osman, also a Marriott 7 out there, and it's Nunn in at the 2.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Second personal foul.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Athens shooting their first free throw tonight. Here's Evans. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Osman. They get it back. Second chance effort. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Vezinkov. Fournier with the ball to the left side wing. Out left to the wing. Pass to Vezenkov. To the wing, right side. Outside Fournier. Here's Evans. Fires the three. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now. Outside Nunn. Back to Brown. Takes the three. And another miss by Athens.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Fournier, the pass to Fall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Omer, your 7th.
Team foul. At the line for your home team.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Athens. 8-point game. Here's Osman. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Evans, that's good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Brown passes to Osman. Kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Osman. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Here's Evans. Gets the 3 to fall. Evans has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, he just nailed his 2nd 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
None. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
It's stolen away. Outside, Brown. And there's the drive. And another miss by Athens.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Takes it inside. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Yep, that one goes. Osman's got 10 points in the game. Osman's gone 4 for 9 from the field. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. On Wednesday and then on Thursday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
None, no good. 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. And a nice finish on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Athens trails by 10. Brown passes to Osman. Outside Nunn.
Home team foul. Panathinaikos. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Osman on the wing. Fires for 3. Driving in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And that's it for the third. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the center position. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Off target with the three.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
With the floater, and Fournier with the lay-in.
Good clean look from Fournier. Got the instincts to just drop that kind of floater in.
Knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. Here's Panathinaikos. No good on the triple. Athens trails by 10. And the shot goes in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Evans. And they're pushing it up. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution on the court.
Knocked away. And so it's Athens with it. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Out to the wing. Misses from close range.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Dorsey. To the inside. Misses in close. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Athens foul call. Number 26. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. They get it back. Let's go with a three. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
No good on the quick three.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion? Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Out to the right wing. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
For three. The shot that time not on target.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Athens trails by 12. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And the shot goes.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
4-3. Another miss. 6 makes, 6 misses so far. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he can't get that one. from three-point land.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The three. Launches it. Here's Peters from deep three-point land. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound. Five to shoot. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Athens. We're going the other way.
Home team ball.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a group.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the shooting guard. Here's Evans. He's defended by Hayes. Oh, swiped away. Here's the break. And finished off by Hayes.
Assistant.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Hall. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Baldwin. It's deflected. Here's Vazenkov. To the right side. Here's Panathinaikos. No good on the three. Here's Baldwin. Fournier covering. Fournier against Hayes. Marjanovic in the high post. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Hall. Fournier covering. Here's Baldwin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Evans, that's good.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And he drives in. Here's Hall. Missed inside. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And it's tied up with that one. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Has to fall. Here's Evans. Here's Fall. No made baskets yet. 3 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. With the drive. Deflected. Throws it up high.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Baldwin. Fournier covering. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
It's hauled in by Fall. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Evans. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Evans has got 15.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Hall passes to Baldwin. Misses the jumper.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Now here's Fournier. Here's Evans, and there's the screen. Offline with a 3. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. They're up by 5. you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Niko Melli, and it's Birch in at the 5, down low. Here's Baberovic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Baberovic has gotten his first points in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
From downtown, buries it from 3. Baberovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Dorsey, and the layup is good off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game. Here's Dorsey. He's got 6. Here's Peters from outside the arc. Melli with a rebound. Here's Guterich. Yet to see a basket. It's stolen. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Offensive board. Here's Peters. Lets the 3 fly. Goes up again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Over to the wing. Pass to Birch. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Dorsey. Here's Peters. 3-pointer, no good. Here's Baberovic. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the second. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
Peters' shot is good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Will it go? And it falls all over the rim and in. 1:16 left in the second period. Here's Dorsey. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Dorsey's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
There's the triple. Baberovic can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Dorsey. Inside. 43 seconds left in the first half. To the left wing. 3-pointer. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
For 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Here we go, 1-on-1. Pass to Baberovic. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on point.
So we conclude the first half. Up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential. Taking a peek now at the up. Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. So it's the home team now. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Evans in at the 1. To the inside. The kick out to Fournier. Pass to Evans. Here's Fall. From the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And they're on the break. They've got Hayes, and it's Marjanovic in it to 5. In transition. Here's Evans. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Here's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Evans has got 18 points in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Hall. Off target at the rim. Hall's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Evans. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Evans has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Here's Hall. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Hall. Oh, from deep. He's off on that one. Hall's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Oh, there's the alley. Down low. Marjanovic. Blocked.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Baldwin with a rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here comes the break. Pass to Fournier. Here's Vezinkov. Oh, swiped away. Over to the left wing. Here's Hayes. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And the bucket is good. Baldwin's got 6 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Vezinkov.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third. Here's Evans. Give him 20. Shot clock at 6. Here's Papanikolaou. He's defended by Hayes. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Hall. Hayes with it. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Tipped away. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A minute 31 left in the third. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Fast break, here we go. The putback. It's good on the putback. Evans has got 22.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Hayes with a screen on Fournier. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Evans. Offensive rebound. Here's Vezinkov. Here's Panathinaikos. No points yet. Shot clock at 5. To the wing on the left. Back to Fournier. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Team ball.
Here's Baldwin. 6 points for him. And that one's good. Baldwin's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Evans. He's got 22. Here's Panathinaikos. 5 to shoot. And Fall gets it to go.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Baldwin. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
They've got Niko Melli, and it's Guduric in at the 3. Here's Peters. He drops it from range.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Here we go. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Dorsey. There's the 3. Here's Peters. The 3 is up. Melli with a rebound.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Here's Guduric. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Here's Baberovic. Sinks it from distance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to the wing. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dorsey. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. A deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Peters. It's intercepted. Here's the break. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Dorsey. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Here's Melli. Here's Baberovic. To the paint. The shot by Melli, no good. Here's Dorsey. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Peters, no good. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Baberovic can't get it to go.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Dorsey. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Pass to Baberovic. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
29 seconds left in the final quarter. And here they come. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
From Gooderick.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
They get the victory, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Niko Melli is out there with Hayes. And it's Baldwin in at the 1. You're 7, no good. Here's Melli. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. From deep. Nails it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Baldwin. 3-pointer. That shot missing. Pass to Hernan Gomez. About a minute played here so far in the first. Really left him alone that time. He has 6.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Got it. Good job in the low post. Baldwin's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Baberovic. They set a pick. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Got a piece of it. And they're on the run. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The kick out to Nunn. Pass to Osman to stop the run. Tries again, and Nunn lays it in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's Baldwin. And it's good for 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
2 minutes remaining.
They set the screen. Here's Osman. Shoots. Goes up on the baseline. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. 1:46 left in the first quarter here. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Nunn defends. 6 to shoot. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Melli gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Osman. And another miss by Athens.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
To the left wing. Here's Baberovic. Nunn defends. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Nunn. bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Baldwin. He's got 9. And he bangs it home with one hand.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And there's a pick. Drives to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
From outside, off the mark. And here's the fast break. And there's the lob.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And for Athens. And here's Grant from the arc, and he parries his first look.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
He's covered by Grant, lays it up and banks it in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
They set the pick. Driving to the basket. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
The 3. No luck on that one. Over to the left wing. Into the lane. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
They get it again. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. He has 6.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And it's rejected. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Takes a 3. Up again. That one doesn't drop. In transition, here they come. Here's the pick.
Athens foul call. Number 44. First personal foul. First team foul. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
To the left side wing. Fires for 3. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. He's covered by Grant. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. That shot off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
On target from range. Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the left wing. And he makes it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so Grant will bring it up for Athens, trailing by 10. 52 seconds left in the first half of this one. Count the basket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
He's covered by Grant. It's hauled in by Athens. Lets the 3 fly. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And they recover it. And so it's Athens with it. Another shot. Buries it down low.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Right here.
Counted from distance. He's got 11. 1 second left. That shot is off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your...
We've talked about it in the past, going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for Athens.
You talked about...
Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Athens trails by 5. Boban Marjanovic out there with Niko Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Beberovic in at the 2 spot. Nunn with a bucket. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Over to the left wing, to the inside. Here's Baldwin. The 3. Drains the triple. Beberovic has got 9 points.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
They set a pick. Pass to Osman. And here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Osman. 4-3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now. It's tipped. Outside Nunn. Drives to the hoop. Baldwin with a rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Melli. Launches a 3.
Away team foul. Hayes. First personal foul.
Athens trails by 6. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Osman. No good with the triple.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here we go, one-on-one.
The officials were right on top of that one.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Team foul. At the line for
He misses the free throw.
Over, you're 7.
Good on the second one. Here's Baldwin. 13 points in the game. Driving in, and he jams it home with authority.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Osman. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Baldwin's shot is off. Athens trails by 7. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Knocks down the triple.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's Hayes. And the layup is good. Hayes has got his first 2 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
On offense, here is Athens. To the middle. And your 7 gets it to go.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Osman. And there's 1:45 left in the third. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, second.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Second free throw, no good. Right wing. 1:32 left in the third quarter. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Second personal foul.
1:29 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Nunn with a bucket. Nunn's got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Baldwin. Give him 20. Can't get it to fall. Athens trails by 6. Osman on the wing. Pass to your 7. He's defended by Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Here's Osman from downtown. Got a piece of it. 32 seconds left in the third.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And the layup is good off the glass. Osman's got 5 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Baldwin. 22 points for him. Babarovic can't get it to go. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Up 6. We've got... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hayes is out there with Niko Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point. Here's the break. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Takes it inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Pass to Melly. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Baberovic. Fires in the triple.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And Grant gets it to go. Grant's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And Baberovic gets it to go.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
From outside the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Misses the 3. Pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Four on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Baberovic. Uses the glass on the layup. Baberovic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
That one goes in.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And nice to see the elevation right there. That was a strong move.
And you love that length.
Yeah, he took it up with a ton of forcefulness that time. Used his height to full advantage.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Athens. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. With the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Baldwin. Sends it home from three-point land.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Yes, it's good.
Number 44.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Baberovic. Off target from outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he banks in the layup. 40. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Baldwin. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. Evans out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Fall into the pivot spot, manning the middle. Evans outside. And Evans with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
On a screen on Evans. It's picked off. And here they come. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Athens. There's Lucas. Athens with another miss. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Athens. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Demonis in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Evans' shot is good. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. To the wing on the left. Back to Nunn. Yurtsevin passes to Nunn. Here's Osman. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Evans outside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Papa-Nicolau. Hernan Gomez covering. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nunn against Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. That ties the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Evans. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Osman, who's guarded by Fournier. And it's Osman missing. Osman's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. From deep, Evans. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
They set the pick. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Lucas. It's tipped. Here's Vezenkov. Scoreless thus far. Quick shot there, and it's off target. There's Lucas. It's blocked. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. The three, and the three ball is good. He has 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Vezenkov. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Picked him clean. Here's Fournier. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And it's hard to deal with Fournier if you're defending him. I mean, he makes good decisions, whether he's passing or shooting the ball. And that makes him hard to guard.
Here's Osman. Yurtsevin kicks to Hernan Gomez. From past the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here's Evans. He has 7. Cracks in the tray. Evans has got 10. Now none. With 1 on the clock. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor.
The NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 3. And back in a moment as... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Dorsey, that's good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Petro, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Peters with the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Grant for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Takes the 3. And that one is off. And they're pushing it up. That one goes. Count it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And they pick up 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's the screen. Here's Dorsey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dorsey's got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Grant, the bounce pass. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the drive. There's the steal. Here's Dorsey. He's covered by Grant. Tipped away.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Shoots the 3. The three-pointer's right on target. He's got 5.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Over to the left wing. Here's Milutinov. Softly drops in the floater.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Launches a 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. To the paint. 1:05 left here in the second.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Athens leads by 1.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
There's the pick. This one for 3 was shot by Dorsey, no good. Now Athens with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Grant. To the middle. Second chance shot. That one good for 2. And now it's a 3-point Athens lead.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
With 4 seconds on the clock.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off from giving the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Fournier, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Athens ahead. 30. As they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Look at Athens. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the 4-man position. Evans dishes to Panathinaikos. Offline with his 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
We've got Evan Fournier. He's out there with Evan. And it's Vezenkov in at the 4 spot. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. And for Athens, they've got Grant. And it's Nunn in at the 2. Evans inside. Grant on him. Fournier gets a wide-open look. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Fournier's got his second basket of the night. Now Athens with it. Here's Nunn. And he finishes nicely on the way. And Athens leads by 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Osman. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Yurtseven. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Vezenkov. Here's Panathinaikos. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent. They have made some nice adjustments.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and 1 right there. He almost had it.
Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Nunn nails both of them. Evans with it. 10 points for him. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Fall. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Evans against Grant. For the tie. The shot's good from Evans. Evans has got 13 points. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Osman. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Osman's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Vezenkov. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nunn passes to Hernan Gomez. Shot from 16. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Athens with another miss. Osman's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Pass to Fall. Here's Panathinaikos. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
To the inside. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Now Athens with it. Grant for 3. Yurtseven kicks to Grant. Back to Yurtseven. 5 on the clock. And they get it. And he hits the jump shot. Osman's got the game tied up here for Athens. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Vezenkov. Off target from outside.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That's on Evan Fournier. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Grant against Evans. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Evans has got 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Grant with the ball. Evans picks him up. Such a wide open look. Osman's got 8 here in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Evans, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens. Nunn's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez has got the lead up to 6 now for Athens.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's Athens with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
Right wing. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now, here's Grant. Inside. It's deflected. Dorsey in the post. He's covered by Grant. it straight down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. That shot off the mark. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Dorsey. Buries the long-range jumper. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Athens. They lead by 1. A good finish at the rack off the slick beat. And Athens leads by 3.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
They set the pick. Here's Dorsey. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Pass to Peters. Poked away. Out to the wing.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
1:33 left to play here in the 4th. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. For 3. They get the rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And Athens leads by 6.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
From outside the arc, Peters grabs the miss. And here comes the break. Here's Dorsey. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Takes it in. A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Peters. Here's Milutinov. Can't cash in. It falls!
Got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
And Athens calls time here. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is what it comes down to. This shot can win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
So it's a victory for the road team in this one. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Thank you.